Get up and go with Dunken and Carly on demand.
Today is National Taffy Day. Do you like taffy?
Like the saltwater taffy?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's pretty good, yeah. I don't like it when, so at a station that I used to work at, we would throw taffy out at parades.
Oh,
Guess
yeah.
what? That
It
stuff
melts.
melts.
Yeah.
It's nasty.
Yeah, it's not a good parade candy.
No. It's also National Lucky Penny Day. If you see a penny on the ground and it's heads up, do you pick it up?
No.
Really? It's good luck. Also,
Do you also avoid stepping on cracks because you don't want to break your mom's back?
Exactly. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Also, on this day in 1980, The Shining came out in theaters. And on this day in 2000, Eminem came out with his album, The Marshall Mathers LP, which is the fastest selling rap album in history.
That was 2000?
2000. Mm-hmm. We won't think about that too hard.
How old is Eminem? He's got to be 50,
40-something, 50-something?
He's got to be in his 50s, right? Eminem is an old, angry man now.
You mean he's 50.
That'd be great if he just starts rapping about, traffic and, people.
Yeah.
the mailman's not delivering on time. Just old man complaints.
That'd be so funny. That'd be so funny.
What is the worst job to have in Minnesota in the summertime? I was thinking about this as I've been doing landscaping at my house.
Yeah.
I was ripping out bushes. And holy crap, that doesn't sound like it's hard, but it's hard because
I
those
bet.
roots go deep and they
Yeah.
go forever. And it was hot. And maybe I'm just getting old and tired.
Well,
But I was
yeah.
like, this sucks. And there are people that do this for a living. Mm-hmm. But that's definitely not the worst job you can have in summer. I wouldn't think so. Open our app and chat with us right now. What is the worst job that you've ever had in summertime? Carly, have you ever had any bad ones?
I mean, the only really bad one that I had wasn't even bad because of the work. It was because of the boss, because he would sit at his house and watch our cameras all day and watch us. Like, if we were sitting down at any moment, he'd call the store and be like, "What are you doing?"
What? Where was this?
This was an ice cream shop.
And
Near
he
my-
had a camera in the lobby,
Well, yeah, because it was so he had security cameras because it's a business.
but he would watch
But
you.
he would watch everyone, not just me, everyone. And if anybody was sitting down at any moment, he'd be like, "What are you doing? You could wipe this down. You could do this. You could do that. Why are you sitting?" Are you freaking
If you're
kidding me,
leaning, you
dude?
could be cleaning.
Oh my God. Yeah, so that was why that one was the worst job.
All right, so never because of the elements.
No. I'm thinking anything construction wise
Construction would be awful.
would be pretty bad.
Okay, here we go. Rich chatted in. Stacking hay in a barn. Farm jobs.
Yeah,
That suck.
that would get kind of hot.
Uh-huh.
And you're just sitting out in the field.
And itchy. I feel like if you're stacking hay, you'd be itching all the time, right?
Yeah. Ooh.
That's one of those jobs where you have to wear long sleeves and jeans.
No,
in
thank
the
you.
heat.
No, thank you. Yeah, no, I'll pass.
All right, help us out this morning. What is the worst job to have in the summer in Minnesota? Open our app and chat with us. You mentioned road construction.
Mm-hmm.
Dylan, that's what you did?
Well, I got a part-time job with the street department, and I thought this was going to be great. Fix a few potholes, street signs. Nope, my equipment, they handed it to me on orientation was a reflective vest, pair of gloves, and a snow shovel. My job was to drive around in a grid and pick up all of the roadkill. The smell was the worst.
Yeah, that's a bad job to have.
I'm getting the goosebumps thinking about how gross that is. Ugh.
Thanks for calling in, man. That would not be a good job. We got a chat from Skylar here that said she worked at a state park, and that was her worst summer job. I need more info on that, Skylar. Please call us, 507-281-2400, so you can explain.
Pat said that putting on roofing, laying asphalt would be the worst because there's no
Oh,
shade.
roofing would suck. I never think about that, but
That'd be so hot. Ugh. And Rhonda said road repair, road construction.
yeah, a lot of people are saying road construction would be the absolute worst summer job. Okay, here we go. Skylar's calling in. Okay, you worked at a state park, Skylar. Tell us about the day that you decided it was awful and you wanted to quit.
Over 4th of July weekend, there was a whole family camping, and they had infant babies, and they buried their diapers. And we had to go dig up all the diapers that they had buried. It was terrible.
I just hate people sometimes.
People are awful,
Why
right?
would you
And then-
decide that that's a good idea?
Thanks, Skylar, by the way. Thanks for calling in. People are awful.
Ew.
People are nasty. People are gross.
Ugh.
And then some poor 17-year-old girl has to deal with it.
Skylar's going to come around with a shovel and dig up your stuff.
Yeah. There are moments in your life when you're like, is this job worth it?
Oh, my God. Seriously.
I agree with you, Skylar. At that moment,
That
I'd be like,
I'd be like,
screw
no,
this
I'm
noise.
out. Bye.
All right, on our app right now, you can read about the worst summer jobs that you can have here in Minnesota. Give us a few of these.
A postal worker. Apparently, most of the vehicles don't have AC.
Yeah, we've heard from the post office workers in the wintertime, too, and they say it sucks then, too. So just a year-round
cold.
awful job.
Just, oof. Firefighter. I could see
Yeah,
that.
that'd be
you got to wear
awful.
the heavy gear. A landscaper is on here, which I don't know. Like, yeah, that's a lot of manual labor. Maybe not a lot of shade, but I don't know.
Landscaping is tough when you're talking about like retaining walls and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
If you're just mowing,
Well,
pretty easy. Or planting flowers, you know.
yeah, that's fun. That
I can
sounds
do
great.
that.
Detasseling corn.
Oh, yeah. I think a lot of people have
Oof.
done that. I did that back in the day.
Oh, man.
Oh, I see a lifeguard is on the list.
Mm-hmm.
Lifeguard would be a fun job if it wasn't for all the screaming kids.
Exactly.
All right, open our app right now and chat with us. What's the worst summer job you've ever had? All right, let's say good morning to Trent Carly. Trent and his wife are expecting.
Ooh, exciting.
On our app, he saw a story we put up yesterday, the most popular baby names in 2022 in Minnesota.
Yes.
That info just came out from the Social Security Administration. Trent, what are you going with for a name?
My wife and I are huge Rolling Stones fans, and we decided we're going to name our son Jagger after Mick Jagger. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty rad name, different from everything I've seen before.
Jagger, what do you think, Carly? Your eyes kind of lit up.
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't?
I wouldn't, but I like that it's unique.
And it's something personal to you and your wife.
Yeah.
Jagger is a pretty cool name.
That's pretty sweet.
But you have to, you got to think when they're 20 or 30, are they going to have the personality that matches that name?
That matches Jagger.
Yeah, like when you hear Jagger's coming to a party, you're expecting
this
this
guy
is going to be awesome.
ready to go.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't, but it's still, I like that it's unique.
Is it too out there for you?
I don't want to say too out there because I do like names that are unique, but
Okay.
I don't know.
It's just not your
Probably
cup of tea?
just because I don't have that connection to it.
Yeah. So the top baby names in 2022 in Minnesota, in case you're curious, the number one baby boy name was Oliver.
Oh, that's kind of cute.
And Charlotte was number one for girls.
Oh, I like that name too.
You like the name. I remember, I think you told me you like the name Evelyn.
Yes.
That's
good
making
memory.
a comeback. That's number 4.
I know. I'm really mad because now I don't want to name a kid Evelyn because it's becoming popular.
So you can check, speaking of popular names, so you can check out that article, and inside that article, like halfway down, there's a baby name predictor from Time Magazine.
Oh.
They tell you how popular that name is going to be in 25 years.
Ooh, interesting.
I plugged in my kids' names, obviously. But I plugged in my name.
Uh-huh.
My name peaked in 1994, and it's been on the decline ever since.
Oh, my gosh.
Let's plug your name in here.
Do it.
You peaked in 1995.
Oh, a year after you.
Yeah.
And I've been on the decline ever since.
Yep. Okay, Evelyn is the name that you like.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Let's see where that's trending.
And I'm really sad because Matt doesn't like Evelyn.
Why?
I don't know. I think he doesn't like that it sounds like an old lady name.
Oh, look at Evelyn.
Is Evelyn going
It's
way
not.
up?
Yeah, so look at that. Boom.
Oh, God. Yeah, see, I don't think we're going to name our kid
And then,
Evelyn.
yeah, because there are going to be 18 other
Because
Evelyns.
there's going to be a
in the
bajillion
class.
Evelyns.
Yes.
Yeah, and I don't like that. I don't
No.
want that.
No, because then you got to be.
That makes me
I'm
sad.
Evelyn R.
Yeah,
I'm
right?
Evelyn P.
Oh, my God.
All right, check out the most popular baby names in Minnesota. We got the top 10 for boys and girls right now on the 106.9 KROC app.
There's a new study that says that 92% of UFO sightings are right here in the U.S. Wow, it's almost like we're crazy.
Yes, it's 100% we're crazy. That's why I don't believe they're true. Because
Oh my God.
they all come from here.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I'm guessing it's all from Florida.
Actually, no.
Okay.
They're the second most UFO sightings. California has the most UFO sightings, then Florida, then Washington.
Okay. And the stories are so similar in
They are. It was round.
yeah,
With these,
you know,
with these lights on it.
it was a green man with big eyes.
Yeah, like, no.
Shut up.
No. Ancestry.com is coming out with a new test where it'll tell you if you are a picky eater, because apparently that can be determined by 2 different genes in your body. And so if you decide to take this test, they can identify it for you for $120.
Why do you need a test?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Like, don't you know if you're a picky eater?
I feel like you would.
I feel like everybody in your life would be so annoyed with you that you'd kind of realize, like, hey,
Like maybe I'm the problem.
yes, it's me.
Kate Middleton, did you know that she is not allowed to sign her name on anything?
Why?
None of the royals.
Because they don't want it to, like, people reselling it?
Pretty much. None of the royals are allowed to sign anything because of fear of, like, plagiarism. Or is that what that's called?
Yeah. Well, yeah. They're like, it's identity theft, right?
Right. They're worried about identity theft. Yeah, exactly. So she was visiting some elementary school kids recently, and they were like, can you sign this for me? And she was like, I can't do that, but I can draw you a picture, which, like, is perfect for elementary school kids, right? And so, yeah, genius. But I thought that was really strange that the royals are not allowed to sign their names.
It makes sense, though.
Makes sense, but also one of those really weird royal rules, for sure. And finally, there is a class action lawsuit against DoorDash right now because iPhone users allegedly are getting charged more for orders than Android users.
How?
They say that iPhone users are charged the expanded range delivery fee more often than Android users. So I'm wondering if there's some setting on iPhones that's automatically turned on or something like that that allows for a further delivery distance.
Or DoorDash just knows. Like, if you got an iPhone, you probably have a little more
You're
money.
loaded. God.
All right, there you go. News or snooze for today. You can get more local news right now on the 106.9 KROC app.
Dunken and Carly, weekday mornings on 106.9 KROC.